Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about, just a little bit about Fusion B2B. We're a leading marketing agency that's based in Chicago, Naperville actually, and we work primarily with manufacturers. Some of my clients, esteemed clients, are here today. Afzal Ali from Dublin, Carrie, my fellow panelist from Emerson Connect, as well as our new client IMEC that was part of the day today. And some of our other clients are Bosch Manufacturing, Bosch Power Tool, and Amcor, the world's largest manufacturer of packaging materials. So we're a small agency, but we work with a lot of billion-dollar brands. And we were also recognized by Sean's Fine magazine as a top B2B agency. So I invite you all to subscribe to B2B magazine. It's an excellent book. So, and to underscore today, I would invite you to Google B2B marketing agencies in Chicago, and I think you'll find that Fusion B2B is either #1 or #2 organically. So that ties in with our next subject. And we're a creative agency, so I want to show you some pretty pictures today, but I want to set it up with some background that I hope won't scare you. But the first is that manufacturers are slow to embrace internet and social media innovations. The second concept is that websites that are more than 3 to 5 years old are very likely obsolete. And we've seen this over and over again. We've seen this with $15 billion companies and startups alike. Next, traditional marketing is rapidly becoming obsolete for all but the biggest consumer and retail brands that can afford to spend hundreds of millions of dollars on advertising. For the rest of us, small to mid-sized companies, those expensive tactics are becoming obsolete. Integrated marketing communications is something I've been involved in my whole career, or IMC. Is still viable, and Website 2.0 and Website 3.0 are now and in the future. I don't want to get into the definitions of those because they're quite long, but Website 2.0 is essentially internet, SEO, and social media integration. And Website 3.0 is really user-generated content, and that's not something today, but something in the future. IMC, or Fusion has developed a system called IMC 2.0 that is the integration of traditional marketing and internet and social, which is, again, Web 2.0. And Fusion is deploying IMC 2.0 successfully to launch new products, new brands, and new companies. And finally, I'm going to get to some examples. So our first example is the client that I had mentioned, IMEC, which is the Illinois Manufacturing Extension Center. And this is really a flowchart of the IMEC program at a glance. And all the traditional marketing is on the left margin there that you can see research and marketing planning and tactics. And then what we do with traditional marketing is we categorize by inbound and outbound marketing. And it's interesting to see that some of the larger marketing departments or global corporations are now starting to even organize their marketing department along the lines of inbound marketing managers, outbound marketing managers. So I think it is more than a fad. So the balance is very internet and social media centric. The website being the foundation, and email campaigns being one of the outbound drivers. But what we can see is a blog and registration pages being the way to measure leads and what have you that would populate a database. And then all the social media vehicles along the right, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter, really being distribution vehicles for different content and what have you. And then Finally, in the far right column, we're measuring results and adjusting our program thereof. So it's a very internet and social media centric program. And with that, we'll share another. Earlier in the year, Fusion assisted and supported the launch of a trade association, the Construction Marketing Association. And this launch was done in total with internet, social, search, as well as publicity. So what we have here in the top left is a search optimized website, along with content subpages. This particular one identifies events and training programs, which is important in the thought leadership aspect of IMC 2.0. Top right, we have newsletters. Carrie's picture is on one of those as a panelist, a social media panel we had last month. So monthly newsletters, and then bottom right, a typical one of many registration pages that we utilize. This one, again, you can see little thumbnails of our pretty little newsletters. So we're capturing, it turns out that our e-news registration is one of our leading generators of leads. More pretty pictures, the balance of the program. Launching the association is a blog, top left. And in that blog we can see what's called an RSS feed, a registration. So a user can simply provide their email address and they will automatically be subscribed to any new blog activity in their email. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a couple of tools for each blog post. There's a retweet icon, and there is a Facebook like icon. So this allows a user to retweet and Facebook like, and then that content is automatically posted in the respective Twitter and Facebook pages. In addition, there's a bookmark function, bookmark tool. And then the blog itself has a number of, it certainly has the three major social profiles that are hot linked to those profiles. There's something called a blog role, which is a resource directory. This is very important in building the links, reciprocal links, so relevant websites to, in this case, the construction marketing topic, end up being in the blog role, and then we physically request reciprocal links, and link building is a huge determinant in search optimization. So in summary, why consider IMC 2.0? Well, one of the top reasons is dramatic improvement in search engine optimization and search engine results. The next is probably near and dear to most manufacturers, huge lead generation potential. And for the association, we have at least 20 different sources of lead generation. And we're going to talk about them a bit in the next point. Measurable, again, leads, the registrations that we get from the various tools, whether signing up for the email, the RSS feed. We have a free website analysis tool that gets a lot of registrations. We can also look at website traffic, which is Google Analytics. Could also, when you host your website, there's traditional web stats packages that are available that Carrie, I know, looks at frequently, as do I. We measure social media mentions. We use a diagnostic tool called Radian6 that measures mentions by keyword, and we're able to see who's tweeting, who's blogging about subject matter, either our own or in the category. We offer a number of white papers and guides that are downloadable, and of course we capture a name and registration for that effort. And it's very easy to measure fans and followers on your Twitter or Facebook. We measure the trend on that, connections on LinkedIn, I have nearly 1,000 connections over 2 LinkedIn accounts. I belong to nearly 100 groups that have, some of these groups have 20,000 members. One group I belong to has over 100,000 members, and I'm able to post a discussion to that group and be exposed to 100,000. So the viral aspect of social media allows you to really build some awareness quickly. And as we mentioned, the RSS registrations. IMC 2.0 allows you to communicate with niche verticals and targets that perhaps before were impossible to communicate with. And corollary to that is that it's extremely cost efficient to do so. IMC 2.0 integrates very well with free publicity, so you're able to leverage publicity by distributing your news over your social profiles. We retweet a press release. Our Twitter account is integrated with our Facebook and our LinkedIn very easily, so those posts are automatically in those 2 profiles. And again, IMC 2.0 inbound and outbound marketing are really capture traditional marketing, and as we talked about, even in org structures and marketing departments. Now, some of you may question whether social media can build awareness, reinforce leadership, and improve brand preference, and I want to reiterate that you can, and you can cost effectively. And finally, in the spirit of IMC 2.0, I would like to offer the group 3 white papers. We have 2 today. Our first is Traditional Marketing is Dead, How to Implement IMC 2.0. And the second is The Newest Rules of PR. And you could go to the fusionb2b.com website and request these, or you can simply send me an email at elb@fusionb2b.com. Thank you.